Buffalo is a multi-purpose animal. It is used, or it gives milk. It is used for working purposes, for transport as well as for plowing. Buffalo meat, it is gaining importance. Other than that, it is also used for production of hides and skins, hair, feces, buffalo horns. Now, hides and skin, various leather items they are produced. Hair is used for making brushes. Feces is used as manure, and buffalo horn, it is used as for ornamental purposes, for various decorative pieces. Regarding milk, the major portion of the milk produced in India comes from buffalo. Working ability also, it is next only to bullocks. It is very good draw to animal, and buffalo meat, it is gaining importance. The production of buffalo meat, it is gaining importance. So multi-purpose animals, not only milk, working power and meat, it is also used for production of hides and skins, hair, feces and horn, buffalo horn. Buffalo is said to be a living tractor of the East. Now it is seen that in the eastern part, not only of India, of Asia also, that buffalo major about 20 to 30% of the farm work power or energy, working energy, it comes from the buffalo. This buffalo is used not only for plowing, it is also used for pulling carts or for working purposes. Normally what happens, the farm size in this region, they are small, and use of tractors for farming purposes, it becomes economical only if the farm size is more than 4 hectares. So since our farm sizes are small, these bullocks, they are very used for working. It is seen that they can plod, they can work in these muddy waters. They are docile, they are hard-working, but although they are docile, they are hard-working, and they can plod on the field at the rate of, they say, 3 kilometers per hour. According to research, it is seen that 3 kilometers per hour they can go on plowing. Okay, so it is economical. Regarding the pulling, drawing carts, etc., these animals, they can pull a weight of about 1 ton on a rough surface. If the road is rough, they can pull weight of 1 ton, and if the road is smooth, they can pull up to 2 tons. So they are good working animals. So it is said to be a living tractor of the East. If you see the zoological position of buffaloes, they belong to the order Artiodactyl. Order is Artiodactyl, suborder they are ruminants. The family is Bovidae. The tribe or the subfamily is Bovini, and the groups, they are, you have the African buffaloes on one side, the Asian buffaloes on the other side, and on one side you have the cattle, yak and the bison. I'll give you a short table, you write the taxonomical classification. You can write a little bit. Important is class. We all know they belong to the class Mammalia. Although you have the kingdom and the phylum, forget that. Class is Mammalia. Order is Artiodactyla or Artiodactyl. Suborder is Ruminantia. Family Bovidae. Subfamily Bovini. Genus Bubelus. Okay? Among the different genuses, you have the species, the Bubelus bubelis, which is called the water or the Asian buffalo. This is found in the Indian subcontinent. The Bubelus arni or the Indian wild buffalo, it is found in the Indian subcontinent also. Or the swamp buffalo, mostly found in Philippines. The Bubelus depressicornis or the anoa, this is found mostly in Indonesia, and the Bubelus mindorensis, this is found also in the Philippines. So these are the species. In the Indian subcontinent you find the water buffalo and the wild buffalo, and to some extent the swamp buffaloes also. So remember, class Mammalia, order Artiodactyl, suborder Ruminantia, family Bovidae, subfamily Bovini, The genus is Bubellus, and the species are these: the Bubellus bubelis, Bubellus arni, Bubellus carabanensis, Bubellus depressicornis, and Bubellus mindorensis. To name a few. There are others also. These are important from your point of view. This is the African buffalo. This is the African buffalo. This is the Anoa. See the difference? See the difference in the horn shape and the shape of the head. Okay, see the African buffalo, look at the horns, and in the Anoa you look at the horns. Okay, so these are two. If you see the history of domestication, the first type to be domesticated was the African buffalo, but it is seen that these buffaloes, they convert to the wild form. Even if they are domesticated, they may convert to the wild form. Okay. The first domestication occurred round about 2500 BC in the Indus Valley, and later on it was further domesticated in the Indian subcontinent. They went to Russia, or they entered Russia around the 7th century, and in Europe 13th century. Later on only these buffaloes, they went to the west. So first domesticated in the Indus Valley. So let us come to the Indian types first, or the domestic buffaloes which are of importance in our region. There are two types of these domestic buffaloes. They are the river buffaloes and the swamp buffaloes. These river buffaloes, they are the Bubellus bubelis, and the swamp buffalo, they are the Bubellus carabanensis. These swamp buffaloes, they are generally light in weight. They are light in weight. The swamp buffaloes, they produce less milk. They are mainly used for draught purposes, and they are semi-aquatic. They can live both on the land as well as on the water. So lightweight, less milk production, and used for draught purposes, and they are semi-aquatic. The river buffalo, on the other hand, they are heavier. They are heavier than the swamp buffaloes. They have high milk production, and they show a preference for clean running water. The difference between the swamp and the river: they are heavier, they produce milk, and they prefer clean running water. So this is the river and the swamp buffaloes. If you see the breeds, names of the breeds of the different buffaloes around, common breeds you see in the river buffaloes, besides the Indian breeds of Murrah, Nili-Ravi, Bhadawari, Jaffrabadi, Surti, Mehsana, all there is, Toda. The others are Egyptian, the James, the Kuzestani. All these are the different names of the river buffaloes, whereas the swamp buffaloes, they are the Carabao, Tedang, Brazil, Calaban. All these are there. These are the names of some buffaloes. Okay. Worldwide population, you see that the total world population of buffaloes, according to the 2005 census, it was 174 millions. And in India, about 98 millions. Okay? And within India, Uttar Pradesh has the highest number of buffaloes, followed by Andhra Pradesh and Rajasthan. This is the population, world population of buffalo. India has 98 millions, and in India, Uttar Pradesh, followed by Andhra Pradesh and Rajasthan. The different breeds in India which we will be considering are the Murrah, the Nili-Ravi, the Surti, the Mehsana, the Jaffrabadi, the Bhadawari, Nagpuri, Toda, and the Pandharpuri. These are the breeds we will be taking into consideration. So, although a few more of them are gaining importance, but main milk breeds, 6 milk breeds of buffaloes, well-defined milk breeds of buffaloes in India. They are the Murrah, Nili-Ravi, Surti, Mehsana, Jaffrabadi, and the Bhadawari. And the others are dual purpose or draught, or they can be used, Nagpuri, Toda, and the Pandharpuri. Remember, we will be considering only these breeds. If you look at the general characteristics of the buffaloes, that we see that generally they have a tolerance, they are more tolerant to cold temperature, and the best milk is found in areas where the temperature goes as high as to, in case of in Haryana, Punjab, UP, etc. In these regions only it goes. Even in the rainy areas, etc., these nondescript buffaloes are found, but well defined. I told you these are found only on those 6 milk breeds. in general, the buffaloes, they have big bones, massive animals, strong legs, strong hooves. So comparatively larger than the cattle. But the dewlap and the hump, they are absent. No dewlap, no hump. Remember, dewlap is the loose skin between the two forelimbs. No dewlap, no hump. The horns, main characteristics, the difference in the different breeds are the shape of the horns and the shape of the head. The horns, they are generally very massive, huge horns. They are broad, flat, with prominent ridges. If you see the horns, you see there are ridges on the horns. These horns, they may be long type and the short type. Long types, they are used generally for balancing. When they have long horns, it is used for balancing, so that when they are working, generally working animals, they have more long horns so that they can balance while they are moving forward. Short horn buffaloes, but very short horns, they are said that buffaloes with short horns, they are very stubborn. Skin color in buffalo. It may be jet black, dark black, to lighter shades. Some breeds, they may also have white markings, but generally one colors are there. Some they may have white markings on the face, on the muzzle, in the legs, etc. Birth weight, it is seen that it differs according to the sex. Males are generally, they weigh more than the females. Growth rate. Growth rate in case of buffaloes, it is slower. Slow growth rate. They can grow up to 10 years and but after the 5th year, it declines. And the age at maturity is little delayed as compared to cattle. In case of cattle, good breed, 2.5 to 3 years, they give birth to the first cow. Okay? And regarding the milk, in case of cattle, fat and SNF, these are the two things. The fat percent is 3.5, standard 3.5, and SNF is 8.5. Whereas in case of buffalo milk, fat percent ranges from 4 to 7. And total solids are also more. Let us come to the classification of the Indian buffaloes now. In Punjab and Haryana, you find the Murrah Nili, Gujarat, you find the Surti Jaffrabadi, Uttar Pradesh, the Bhadawari, Tarai, the Central India, you find Nagpuri, Pandharpuri, South India, you have the Kannara and the Toda. So one by one, let us come to them. First, let us come to the Murrah breeds. So where it is found? It is found in Punjab and Haryana. So breeding tract is Punjab and Haryana. Remember, the Murrah. Now what does Murrah means? Murrah means curled. The horns of this breed, they are curled, tightly curled against the head. The local name of this breed is Kali or Kundi in Delhi. Generally in North India it is found, it is called Kali or Kundi. But if it is found in Karnataka, then it is called Dharwari. If it is found, means it has been taken for improvement down south. But normal breeding tract is in Punjab and Haryana. And mainly this Murrah buffalo, it is used for milk purposes. Okay? The color of this buffalo is jet black. Sometimes white markings may be found, but it is not desired. Jet black color is desired in case of Murrah buffalo. These buffaloes, they have a massive body, wedge shape. Always you remember, milk breeds, they should have wedge shaped bodies, triangular shapes. Back should be triangular, side should be triangular, wedges, wedge shape. The neck and head of this breed is comparatively long, and the horns, I told you Murrah means curled. The horns of these breeds are tightly curled. You see this breed, the horns of this breed, they are curled. They have broad hips, but the fore and the hind quarters are slightly drooping. The shape, it is not completely straight. The hind quarters and the fore quarters are slightly drooping. Tail is very long. Udder is well developed since it is a milk breed. Udders are well developed and the teeth are evenly spaced. So this is a character, massive body, wedge shape and well developed udder and the well placed teeth. So this is Murrah. Remember, black color, tightly curled horns, long head and neck, so to say, long tail. Then let us come to Nili-Ravi. This is the Nili-Ravi. This breed also, it is found in the Indo-Pakistan border. The home tract is between the Sutlej River and the Ravi River, Nili-Ravi. Previously there were two breeds, Nili Breed and the Ravi Breed. But later on it was grouped into one, Nili-Ravi, between the river Sutlej and the Ravi. Nili, the name Nili comes from the blue colors of the water of the Sutlej River. Sutlej River, since it is found on the bank of the Sutlej River, blue color of the river, so it is called Nili. The name Nili is derived from the blue waters of the Sutlej River. The local name is Panch Kalyani, and it is used for milk purpose. From the figure itself you can see it has white markings, right? So usually it is black, but occasionally it may be brown. Normally it is black in color, but sometimes it may be brown. Tail is long with white switch. Okay? This is the Nili-Ravi. The head, there is white markings here, not completely black. Sometimes the brown color may also be present. This is medium sized animal. The horns are small. They are also coiled tightly, so to say, but not so coiled as in the Murrah. In Murrah it is tightly coiled. The neck here is also long. The navel is small. Udder is also well developed. It is a milk breed, so well developed udder, but it is medium sized compared to Murrah. Okay, Nili-Ravi has a white patch on the head. Legs are also white. It may be black, it may be brown. The head is elongated. Remember, see the head bulging. Peculiarity in the head is that there is a bulge at the top and depression between the eyes. Bulging at the top and depression between the eyes. Shape of the head is different. Wall eyes. That means blue eyes. White markings on the forehead, face, muzzle, legs and tail, and switch is common. And there is a double chin. So the differences in the head region. Markings are there, eyes are bulging, forehead is bulging, depression between the forehead and blue eyes. And white markings are there in the forehead, face, muzzle, legs, tail switch, and also they have a double chin. See, a double chin. This was the Nili-Ravi. So head. Remember, if you have this bulging forehead and this with a white marking, it is the Nili-Ravi. Then you come to Surti. Surti, easy to remember, Surat. So local name is Deccani, Kaira, Nadiadi, Surati. And it is found mostly in the Baroda district of Gujarat. Surat, remember Gujarat, Surati. And this is also a milk breed. This breed is famous for early maturity. Early maturity, I told you before also, in general, buffaloes they attain maturity at a later age, but they attain maturity at an early age. The color of this breed, they may be rusty brown or copper colored. The breed may be rusty brown or copper colored, sometimes grey colored, not black. Remember, grey colored or copper colored. They have a massive body. The body is well shaped, medium sized. The back is straight. In case of Murrah, the forequarters and the hindquarters were sloping, but here the back is straight. The tail is long, flexible. A white switch may be found. Remember what is the switch? It is the white hair with tuft of hair which is present at the end of the tail. So white switch may be present. Remember, Surti color is copper or grey, not black. Here too the head is long, eyes are prominent, and the horns are sickle shaped. Not curled, they are sickle shaped, moderately long and flat, and they are curving downward, backward, upward. Remember, sickle shaped and moderately long. But the peculiarity of this breed, what you see? Two white markings. One is around the jaw and the other is in the brisket. You see two white markings? So that is the peculiarity of the breed. The color is different and white markings are there. One is in the jaw region and the other is around the brisket region. 2 white markings. That is the peculiarity of this Surti breed. Then come to Mehsana. It looks like the Murrah. This Mehsana has been developed by crossing between the Murrah and the Surti. So, cross between Murrah and the Surti is called the Mehsana. The local name of this breed is Mehsani, and it is found here also in Gujarat only. It is found between the Mahi and the Sabarmati rivers of Gujarat. So Mehsana, Surti, they are from Gujarat. This is also a milk breed used for milk purpose. The color here is usually black to grey with white markings on the face, legs and tail lips. So it is normally black or grey in color. The animals are of medium sized with low set deep body. Low set body, udder is well developed, milk veins are prominent. So if it is a milk breed, udder will be well developed, but it is a medium sized animal, not a large animal, medium sized. In case of Mehsana, the head is longer and heavier. Forehead is wide with a large depression in the middle. Just as in we had seen a depression in the Nili-Ravi, but here also there is a depression. The horns are sickle shaped and they are less curved, since it is a cross between the Murrah and the Surti. But the curve is less curved than the Murrah, but it is more than the Surti. Then you have the Jaffrabadi. Looking at the animal only, you can see this is completely different. This is the Jaffrabadi. The Jaffrabadi is the heaviest of all the Indian breeds of buffaloes. This is the heaviest of all the Indian breeds of buffaloes. It is found in the Gir forest of Kathiawar and is mainly concentrated in Kutch and the Jamnagar district of Gujarat. So Gujarat, another breed. Local name is Gir Jaffri Bhavnagari. This breed, Jaffrabadi, has been named after the Jaffrabad town of Jaffrabad. It is also a milk breed. So looking at these animals, you can identify Jaffrabad, the most or the heaviest Indian breed of buffalo. Color of this breed is usually black, but grey or copper color may also be seen. Color of this breed. Here the head and the neck are massive. In this breed, the head and the neck. In the head, the bone of the forehead is wide. See, wide forehead. And covers the eye partially to give it a characteristic sleepy eye appearance. So which breed has sleepy eye appearance? It is the Jaffrabadi. Broad forehead, sleepy eye appearance. Blue eyes was in the Nili-Ravi. Sleepy eyes are in the Jaffrabadi. So prominent forehead, remember, prominent forehead. Heaviest breed, prominent forehead, sleepy eyes. The horns are long, heavy and broad. The horns, peculiarity. The horns are long, heavy and broad. Sometimes they also cover the eyes. So the horns are long and broad. They may also cover the eyes. Okay? Peculiarity. You will never forget this breed. This breed is the Jaffrabadi breed. The dewlap in the female here, in case, although I said generally buffaloes, they don't have dewlaps and the hump, but in case of Jaffrabadi, the females, they have a somewhat loose dewlap. This is the main difference here. So if you look at this breed, you will identify with its huge horns. Then let us come to Bhadawari. Bhadawari, it is found in Agra, Etawah, Jalon, Jhansi of Uttar Pradesh. It is found around about Uttar Pradesh and between Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. This is the Bhadawari. The local name of this breed is Etawah. Milk breed, and this breed, the milk of this breed has high fat percentage, and the fat percentage may go up even up to 14%. Forget 7%, up to 14% of milk fat. Color is rusty brown. not grey, not black, rusty brown, sometimes silver grey or copper color with pale legs. The legs are lighter shade. Rusty brown, lighter shade legs. The legs are short and stout, but the hoofs are black. Although the legs are of lighter shade, the hoofs are black in color. The tail is thick and long with white or brown or black switch. Remember, rusty brown color body, legs are lighter color, but the hoofs are black. The head is comparatively small, the horns are short and they go backwards. There is a curve in the horns. In case of Bhadawari also, there is a white collar, typical white coloring in the neck region. So in which breed we saw two white markings? In which breed we saw two white markings? Surti. In Surti there was one round the red, what they call the jaw, and the other was round the brisket or the neck. Here too, in case of this Bhadawari, there is a white ring round the neck. This is completely in the neck region. You see? I forgot, there is the marker. Where is the marker? See, this is the white marking. Here also you see the white markings. So remember, here too, the udder here, in case of Bhadawari, it is not so well developed and the teeth are of medium size. Then let us come to Nagpuri. Now we are coming to big horns. The local name of this breed is Berar, Elichpuri, Golyani or Goli, and it is found in Nagpur or Wardha, Berar district of Maharashtra. We are going down south now. Nagpuri, round about Nagpur, remember, so it is in Maharashtra. And this is used for both for milk as well as for draught purpose. Longer the horns, I told you, long horns used for balancing to move forward for working purpose. So more longer horns, dual purpose. Usually these breeds, they are black in color. Sometimes white patches may be found on the face and the legs. They are black but white color may be present. Patches. The horns are long, flat, curved and carried on either side of the neck. Long horns carried on either side of the neck and they are flat. And the tail is relatively short, but the tail is short. Then you come to Pandharpuri. This is also having a long horns. Pandharpuri. This breed is found also in Maharashtra, southeast Maharashtra, and the local name is Dharwari. The animals are of medium sized, they are dark skinned with lining of dark sparse, the hair coat. The hair on the skin is less. The body color varies from light to deep black. Light black to deep black. The Pandharpuri, they have a long narrow face. The face is very long, narrow, and the nasal bone is prominent nasal bone. The horns are very long, curved backwards, upwards and usually twisted at the end. So the horns are longer than the Nagpuris, and here the face, the head, the nasal bone is more prominent, more longer compared to the Nagpuri. The udder here, it is also dual purpose. So udder is also small and it is the tail is long, just long, not very long, reaching the hock only. Pandharpuri, see, horns are very long. Sometimes it may reach even up to the back. Very long horns. Then you come to the Toda. Look at the horns. Main difference are in the horns and in the head region and the color. The Toda, they are found in the Nilgiris. That is in Tamil Nadu, in the Nilgiris. It is a rare breed and confined to the Nilgiri district of Tamil Nadu. They are semi-wild, highly temperamental, and they have a strong herd instinct. Semi-wild animals. The Toda, local name is also called Deccani, uses for milk. Medium sized, long body, thick hair coat, color may be grey, light or dark, but the calf, when the buffalo calf is born, they are fawn colored. Although later on they may be dark colored or grey colored, but the buffaloes are fawn colored. The horns are long and wide apart. not curled, not going against their neck and the back, but they are wide apart. They produced fat, rich milk having medicinal value. It is believed that the milk has medicinal value. Then other than these breeds, 6 plus 3, other than that, there are some other breeds also of local importance. They are the Marathwara, found in Maharashtra also, the Sambalpuri, the Tarai, which is found in UP, the Godavari, found on the Godavari tract, the Parlakamundi, this is also found, the Manda, Orissa, found in Orissa, the Jerangi, this is also found in Orissa, Ganjam district of Orissa, the Kalahandi, this is also found round about Orissa and Andhra Pradesh, the South Kannada, look at the horns. Then you have the Egyptian buffalo. I told you about giants. The Khuzestani, I told you what I gave you. The Khuzestani, which is found in Iran and is a milk breed. The Myanmar swamp buffalo. The Indonesian carabao. The Indonesian tedong, the Brazilian tipobayo, the Brazilian calaban, the tamaro, Highland buffalo, the American bison and the yak. The bison, sure, look at the huge animal. The Asian buffalo. Our buffalo is much better than the American one, isn't it? The Indian water buffalo. The Bangladeshi buffalo. Hill buffaloes of Nepal. Now can you identify? What is that breed? The first breed? Murrah, curled horns. And the one down? The one on the left, down left. Surti, color, horn and the white markings. Surti. Huh? What is that on the top? On the right top, Nili-Ravi, white marking on the head, bulging forehead, and then down here, Mehsana, cross between the Murrah and the Surti. The one on the left, that huge one, Jaffrabadi, very good. The one round, one on the neck, Bhadawari. One marking on the neck, Bhadawari. Two markings on the neck, Surti. The one down here, long horn but not so long, Nagpuri. And very long horns, prominent nasal bone, Pandharpuri. And this, wide apart, horns wide apart, Toda, very good. And then this is it for today. Okay.